Hi friends! Today we're reading Frankenstein, a monster parody by Ludworst, Bemonster. Interesting. In a creepy old castle all covered with spines lived 12 ugly monsters in 2 crooked lines. In 2 crooked lines they bonked their heads, pulled out their teeth, and wet their beds. Oh no. They bit the good and gobbled the bad. They even tried to devour your dad. They left the castle each night at 9 in 2 crooked lines. They yelled, they whined. The ugliest one was Frankenstein. He scared people out of their socks. He could even frighten rocks. When he visited the zoo, animals hid and cried, boo-hoo. And nobody knew so well how to torment Miss Duvel. One bleak and dark and dismal night, Miss Duvel turned on her light and whispered, something is not right. Instead of shrieks and howls and groans, Frankenstein laid still, no moans. Duvel screeched, call Dr. Bone, who came then screamed and grabbed his phone and dialed Frankenstein 1-1. Nurse, he said, his noggin's gone. All the other monsters said, it wasn't me who ate his head. Frankenstein was carried off in a doctor's bone creaky coffin. In a hearse grotesque and gory, they drove him to a laboratory. When Frankenstein awoke, he said, what's this? I have a brand new head. His head was hungry, so he swallowed the nursing staff. The doctor followed. He chomped the ceiling out of habit. Yum, he thought, it tastes like rabbit. He even ate a pizza guy, and so 10 days passed quickly by. On a stormy eve, Miss Duvel said, isn't it a fine night to bother Frankenstein? Visitors from 2 to 4 read a sign nailed to his door. The monsters gnawed the wood and then shouted out, we're coming in. In they stomped, they squealed, sweet, for those around them at their feet, with lots of yucky treats to eat. But then it inspired the greatest ews. There was on his neck 2 huge new screws. Miss Duvel, we want to stay, but Miss Duvel replied, no way. They trudged and bonked their heads, pulled out their teeth, and wet their beds. One bleak and dark and dismal night, Miss Duvel turned on her light and shouted, something is not right, and hoping for no more disaster, Miss Duvel ran fast and faster. Oh, she pleaded, monsters, do tell me what is troubling you. All the ugly monsters said, nothing. Each one had lost their head. Good night, monsters. Now you cannot whine and yell. I'm going back to sleep, said Miss Duvel. When she turned out the light, she slammed the door, and that's all there is. There isn't any more. I said, that's all there is. There isn't no more. Wait a minute. You're leaving me in a laboratory? Where are our heads? Where are our new screws? That's Frankenstein. Bye, friends.